Hello, this is Abid, and I am a customer of Samsung, a loyal customer actually for the past 10 years. I am recording this video to tell you why you should not be buying a Samsung Z Fold at all. Actually, the Samsung Z Fold is a very nice phone. So I have bought the Samsung Z Fold 4 from Lebanon, my home country, in November of 2022, and I used it for almost 1.5 years. It was a beautiful phone, functional. I do lots of emails working on it. I am a frequent traveler. It's just an amazing phone, great camera, great performance, by the way. Super phone. I mean, I loved it. However, in exactly 1.5 years later, so exactly the phone suddenly died. uh, Nothing, just died. Both screens, you turn it on, turn it off, nothing, just suddenly died. And I take very good care of my phone. It's not like that it's falling or whatever. I just take very good care, covers, original covers, always, and so on. Uh, I tried to fix it. To turn it on. I looked over the internet. You just double pressed both buttons and so on, and it did not work. Now, the funny thing is that for the phone, when you put it into the charger, as you can see, you see that it's charging right from inside and from outside, and even more at a given tilt angle. If you hold press both the power button and the lower volume button for almost 8 seconds, then the phone works very well, inside and outside screen, and it operates very well. However, as soon as you open the screen, increase the tilt angle a little bit, then it dies again. Okay, so I don't think it's a screen issue. It's not a screen issue. I mean, it works very well at a given tilt angle, but if you open it more or less, then it dies away. So I went to the official Samsung store in Jordan. I live in Jordan. Yeah, I purchased the mobile from Lebanon, and I went to Jordan to the official store. They just checked it and they said it's a screen issue. They checked it just visually, right? So the person checked it and said it's a screen issue. We have to change the screen for you, but we cannot do it for you. I said, how is that? So they said, first of all, it's a screen issue, inside and outside screen, and it will cost you almost 600 US dollars. FYI, I have purchased the phone for $1,400 in November 22nd, and in April of 2023, he is telling me that the screens will cost me 600 US dollars on top to fix. Although I'm not convinced it's a screen issue. And then he said that, by the way, but I cannot do it for you because your phone's origin is South Korea, while the phones in Jordan are, I think, supplied or sourced from Vietnam or from another country, so we cannot fix that. I was pissed off, obviously. I went back. I wrote an email to the Samsung Levant. So Samsung Levant is the Samsung official Samsung basically corporation covering the Middle East. And the email got received, and they replied back to me. They said, no, that shouldn't be the case. Please bring it back to the Samsung care. We will make sure that this time they will fix it for you and they will attend to it. It's not that we don't fix Samsung phones from South Korea. Okay, so they changed. And I went again. I gave them the phone. They said, keep it with us for a couple of days. I kept it. And then I followed up and they said, hey, we found the issue. I said, okay, what's the issue? They said, again, it's the screens. So the screens, they need to be replaced. And then you need to pay another 600 US dollars to fix that. I said, guys, look, I'm not convinced it's the screens. And I opened the phone at a given tilt angle and turned it on for them, and they saw it's operating very well. I said, basically, maybe this is a connector issue between the battery, the power, and the screens, whatever. But it's not a screen. If it's a screen issue, then the screen would not turn on. And by the way, I have never had my phone fell on the ground. I take very good care of it because I invested 1,400 US dollars in that phone. They insisted. Then I said, okay, thank you very much. Then I'll take my phone, and I mean, I will not. I mean, there's nothing that I can do. I lost this investment, this big investment, and that's why. I mean, my expectation was that Samsung, simply for this flagship type of phone that I purchased, they would definitely replace it for me, like fix it for me, right? It's a big investment. So, I mean, I have purchased laptops that are less costly than that, right? Super laptops. So 1,400 US dollars of a Samsung Z Fold 4 when it was the flagship phone at the time in November 22nd. 1.5 years later, it got it died suddenly, and then you go to the Samsung official store, and then they tell you we cannot fix it for you, and then they say yes, if we can fix it for you, you need to pay another $600. So that's why I strongly recommend, although this is a beautiful phone, don't buy a Z Fold because you'll end up investing what the Z Fold 6 now is, I think, 1,900 US dollars even, so extremely expensive. And imagine if the screen, died suddenly, and 1 year later, like more than 1 year after the warranty expires, and they will tell you, hey, you need another $1,000 to fix the screen. Then you say, okay, thank you very much, I don't want this one. So this is my advice on why you should not be buying a Z Fold 4. So I think switch to a non-foldable device, or even a foldable device. There are many other manufacturers right now that are doing great on the fold. I think one of them is the Honor. Huawei are working on something very interesting. So look out for other makes if you would like still to get a fold. Thank you very much.